AUKEY is a brand that I trust when it comes to computer peripherals, and today AUKEY Indonesia has sent us some stuff to unbox. We've got a charger, some cables, and a smartwatch and a power bank as well to see which one fits your daily life. So let's get unboxing, starting right now. Selamat pagi! Good morning everyone, Kenneth here and welcome to my unboxing video number 6. Now, I expect this to be a fairly quick unboxing video, but full disclosure before we start is despite this being sent to me, all that I say in this video and every other video in my channel is going to be my own honest opinion. So subscribe if you haven't. I usually review true wireless earbuds and other tech stuff. Hit the thumbs up, affiliate links down below if you want to support the channel. With that said, let's get started with the unboxing right now, and we're going to start with the cable because we're going to use it with the chargers as well as the power bank later on. So there are two differentiating factors between the two cables here, aside from the fact that one is C to C and the other one is type A to C, and that's going to be one, the data speed, and the two, the charging speed. So on my right side, we have the type A to C that supports USB 3.0 data transfer speed. So that's up to 5 gigabit per second. But it only supports of up to like 15-18 watts of charging speed. Whereas on the C to C cable, these don't support USB 3.0 speed. So if you're going to be transferring files 20 megabytes per second, it's like a good speed that you can expect out of these. But it supports charging of up to 60 watts of power, which you can use to charge your laptops, MacBook Airs, or many Windows laptops that support USB-C charging as well. This can be used for that. So what do we get inside the box is a fairly, basic stuff. And what we have here is the user manual and also the membership that also tells you that these products have 2 years of warranty, which is very, very nice. On the other side, we also have the exact same thing. So warranty card right there, as well as the English version as well, and the user manual too. So starting with the end of the cable, we can see we have this plastic protector right here to prevent it from breaking at that end. Then we have this aluminum plate as well as the Type-C connector itself that seems very, very solid. So that is good. And also the most important thing is going to be this braided nylon cable. This is super, super thick, and this is going to last you a good while. Not to forget, we also have this cable management tie built into here, and this cable is 2 meters long. So very, very long. You can use it like to plug in behind your bed, for example, and then use it like all across the bed. This will cover all that. On the other end, you can see this type A connector that is also very, very solid. So that's good right there. And you can see the blue USB 3 connector right there. As for using the cable itself, I'm gonna plug in a B-roll where I show you how it charges with my Poco X3 Pro here. It supports fast charging, Qualcomm Quick Charge, USB-C PD, and all the other quick charge standard. This cable supports them, but otherwise we have the same quality that you get right here. All the connectors and also the nylon braided cable that's gonna last you a good while. Okay, so that's it for the cables right now. Let's check out the other products. Now, starting with the basic slim ultra thin power bank. Okay, so this cost again, I think around 15 bucks or less. I'll put the details right here. You can see that it supports charging. The power bank itself supports like up to 15 watts of charging, which will fully charge within 5 hours. And without talking too much, let's just unbox this and see the power bank itself. And there you go. So we've got the package itself with some more paperwork. Inside there, we have this warranty card. We have user manual right here, which I'm sure we all know how to use a power bank. So let's just skip that. Inside the box, we have just cable. Let's see. Yeah, it's not too short, but yeah, I think it's usable, even though that's micro USB. So I'm guessing that this product has been in the market for a while now. But don't worry, because this has USB-C as well in the middle. So taking a look around, the power bank itself is pretty slim. The thickness of it is like the Poco X3 Pro with the case right here. Very, very slim, which is nice. And if you use them together like this, it's doable, it's okay. And it's 10,000 milliamp hour in capacity. Looking around at the sides here, we have this power button that you can press to check the battery. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there you go. And taking a look at the top, we have two USB outputs. The right side can support output up to 12 watts, while this one only outputs at 10 watts. So not really a fast charging by any means, but you know, it gets the job done. To the side, we have this micro USB input. Let me just get it closer so you can see. That's the micro USB input. Again, these are the USB-A ports and the Type-C port, as well as the power button there. Let's try that out right now with this USB-A port right here, and we can see, just plug it into my Poco X3 Pro, and as you can see, it automatically turns on, automatically charges your phone, which is nice. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the power bank itself. Let's move on to the next and probably the most interesting product out of everything that I've unboxed for now. This is the AUKEY 25 watt USB PD and PPS wall charger. Now, this is a GAN charger, so compared to other 25 watt chargers, this is going to be smaller in size, and we're going to compare this to my Apple charger that I've been using to charge my iPhones and iPads. But before that, let's check out what's inside the box first. Okay, it seems like they glue it. Okay, anyway, seems like opening through the bottom is easier. And there you go. Nothing much going on inside the box. We have the user manual, warranty card, as always, the same thing over and over. This is the charger itself, and well, that is very, very small. So here we have my Apple 29 watts, somewhat comparable USB-C PD charger right here. And as you can see, that is considerably smaller in comparison, which is nice, you know, and it is lighter as well. So not only that it's smaller, it is also lighter. So it feels like a 10 watt charger that you can carry around just like very, very easily. But the most important thing is it does not feel cheap. It does not feel like something that you drop once and then it will stop working, or it will fry your phone, stuff like that. But let's talk about the most important thing here, which is the PPS standard. So PPS is a programmable power supply that is a new standard with the USB PD 3.0. The only phone that supports PPS at the moment is only the newest Galaxy phones, starting from Note 20, S20, S21. And that basically means the voltage is adjusted in real time according to the phone's needs, all done to ensure the maximum charging speed as well as to minimize heat generation. So basically it's going to be a charger that you'll buy once and then use it with all the USB-C devices that you have around your house, and it can quick charge everything, which is very, very nice. So now moving on to the last product of the day, here we have the AUKEY Smartwatch LSO2. If you've subscribed to the channel, I think you know what this smartwatch is all about. It's like a very affordable smartwatch. Again, less than 20 bucks. Even the unboxing experience is the same. I've reviewed something like this in the past, and you know, it is a good smartwatch for the price that, you know, I recommend buying if you just like looking into that, monitoring your heart rate, just getting a smartwatch that can last a whole week. But what I'm interested here is AUKEY has their own AUKEY Fit app. So I've downloaded it on my phone. We're gonna pair it and we'll see how it goes basically. Taking a look at around the watch right here, we can see that we can swipe down there for quick settings, swipe up for control panel, and we have this button on the side right here just to turn off, like go back and stuff like that. Okay, so we need to register for an account first before using the application, which I know some of you don't really like it, but yeah, let's try. All right, so now the account is done. I have to put in some of my personal details. Let's put complete. And now they are telling me to keep the AUKEY Fit running in the background. Why? Because you want to receive notifications of incoming calls, Messenger, and other apps, and avoid accidental disconnections, which is useful. So let's go set that up. I'm gonna put it to no restrictions. Okay, that was pretty quick. And put auto start on this one, and that's gonna be it. Okay, so location use, I don't know, I'll put cancel on that for now, but let's see and pair this to the phone right now. So far, the application looks solid, you know, it looks pretty nice. And also let's add device right now. Let's put it only this time. And, oh, I don't need to scan any QR code. I just like put it in and it appears basically, which is good. So that is connected. I can just tap on OK here and connect it successfully. Nice. All right, so for the settings itself, again, that brings back memories. Okay, so if we swipe down here, that you can see that this is the watch clock, the watch face itself. We can just long tap here to select some of the options for the watch face, and there you go. We have some options right there. We'll keep this one. And for quick settings, you're gonna swipe up from the top. We can find my phone right here. There's gonna be do not disturb as well as settings. Otherwise, swipe up for all the applications that I would say. Low battery there, got like less than 20%. And we have the status right here, which is your pedometer basically. We have the heart rate monitoring. Let's try that out. Okay, that took quite a while to generate, but we can see that it is working. Looks pretty okay because usually my heart rate is around like on the higher side, around 90 to 100 beats per minute. Okay, so next up is sports section where we can see all the exercises that we can do. I tapped on something there and you can go right there. And to go back, you just swipe to the left and press stop. Why am I putting it on my wrist there? Okay, let's continue with the rest of the apps. We have weather there, which pulls data from the phone. We have sleep tracking. There's a notification right there. Music setting, that's gonna be your play and skip songs controls, and more for stopwatch, countdown, find phone. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. In the watch face here, you can just swipe to the right and to the left to see some of the applications and just press that to go back. I don't think that we can customize this aside from the watch face, but let's see the rest of the settings that we have inside the app. So we have an alarm function right here. That's an incoming call notice, and it requires access to contacts, which I'm going to, okay, yeah, it requires phone call logs, explains why it is turned off by default. But we have the 24 hours heart rate monitoring, and the battery lasts forever, like 7 days, even with this turned on auto, so that is good. And we have raise to wake up there, and notice for sitting for too long. It has this notification which requires notification access, so let's give it that. I'm aware of the possible risks and assume all possible consequences. Oh my goodness, I just want to use this watch, So taking a look inside, that we see, yeah, there's quite an extensive amount of applications right here. Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp, SMS, Skype, Messenger, Line. You can individually set this up. For example, you don't want WhatsApp to go to your wrist, then you just turn it off. But otherwise, all the other apps will be tucked into the more settings where, you basically have little control. Ooh. Okay, I take that back. You have little control on the iOS version, but on Android, you can basically tune in one by one which app do you want to go to your wrist or not. And also for the rest of the stuff, we have the duration of screen light up time, and we also have do not disturb, which let's try and turn it on. Press on OK there, and let's turn it on, for example, here, and we'll see if the raise to wake function still works. Okay. So that's off. We try this, light it up. That still lights up. So how do you set up to not light up in the middle of the night is you want to say, for example, right now it's 14:42. So I'm gonna put it like at 14. There you go, like that. And now the raise to wake function should be disabled. So let's try that one more time. There you go. So that's do not disturb. You have to set the timing right there, and it only takes effect, this one, only when within that time frame. So I've turned the do not disturb off now. Let's try and see whether the raise to wake function works. There you go, that's good. Okay, so last but not least, there's time format, whether you want 24 hours or AM, PM format. And otherwise, there's not much going on right here. It's gonna be your steps, your heart rate, and then your sleeping, average, just awake, light sleep, deep sleep. And for the sports version, if you want to track your runs, you have to use and bring the phone with you all the time. And as for the notifications on the phone itself, gonna have two notifications, AUKEY Fit and AUKEY Fit is running, whatever. That's pretty much everything that you can do with the AUKEY smartwatch. So that's pretty much it for the unboxing video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was useful, or at the very least entertaining. If you have more questions, let me know down in the comments below. And that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you so much once again. I'm Kenneth, and I'll see you in the next time. Bye.